Hello there, this is Cozy Misadventures. Thank you for joining me on my journey today. I thought I'd start this episode by giving you just a quick update on our base. I've added a little bit to it, added the biolab over here and some little compartments underneath to house our heaters that we were able to make, or that I was able to make. I also added on a little bit more storage over here, or more compartments, just to kind of keep things organized and have space for everything. I have added some more drills right down here, and some of these, what are they called? Air purifiers, atmosphere purifiers, the tier 2 ones. Added just some little stairs to be able to access my base from this direction. And I thought it would be interesting to see if I could make some of the algae generators. Since I've been growing some mushrooms and other things recently, I was able to make some bioplastic. But I know that I will need some more fertilizer, algae, all that stuff later on. So I thought I would see if I could throw the algae generators in now in this little lake that I've got. I also threw down this ore extractor just to continually get some regular ore. I keep running out of iron just from all my lockers and other building resources. I don't know if I have to make sure that this is not toxic anymore. I kind of assume I do. Oh, okay. Well, looks like it does not have to be clean yet. I am now out of power again. But, that's half the battle, right? Now at least we know that we can put algae generators in toxic water. This one is filling up pretty quickly. I think we are going to go back, increase our power, and head off on an adventure for the day. Luckily, I've got plenty of uranium rods now because of all of the ones that I found. And I've got a decent supply of super alloy. But this is going to kind of go into my stock. One thing I don't really have here is water, though. Okay, well, I should probably build some, like a water collector, huh? That would probably be a good idea. Let's go ahead and get some power going, though, so things can move along. And see what we need. Oh, we have everything we need. Oh, wow, that's a lot bigger than I remember it being. It's just gonna kind of hang off a little bit. Try not to think of it too much. No. Okay, well, that was one. But you see, I have no water left. I will, though. Is it ironic that I dehydrated while building a water collector? I think it might be, but I'm trying to be proactive about it. Let's go ahead. We've got one water bottle in here. I don't remember how long it takes. 150 seconds. I don't have any sort of production fuses or even a multiplier fuse right now to speed things up. So I guess we kind of put things away and we head out. One water bottle's enough, right? Let's also grab some oxygen. Some food. Look at that. I'm being proactive. And I want to try out these tier 2 toxic goo removal explosive. They seem fun and I'm here for it. So the question is, though, which way do we go? Let's see. All right, so I cleared that. There's water over there. I don't really need it. I know there's something past it, but I'm not sure what. Are those solar panels over there? I think they are. I think we need to go that way. Okay, so let's go that way because that's close. We'll grab a little bit more oxygen and head this way. Just a small little detour on our way to bigger things today. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's a ton. I've got a toxic area as well. This one looks pretty easy to clean up. So let's go ahead and put our rover down. We'll make a living compartment just because we have the materials and that's going to help us with our oxygen. And I think we are ready. All right, so this is a pretty small area, so I'm not going to use the big one. I want to save that. Ready? Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Whew, okay. Now, I don't know if, like, it would do anything to me if I was there, but we're not going to chance it, okay? We are just going to let that be. All right, here is another set of goo. Trigger. Oh, there we go. What do you think? Well, we'll stand next to it this time. Oh, nothing happened. Okay, so I don't need to run. It's kind of fun to run though. All right, so we'll leave that. We have 12 out of 22. So we just need to go around, grab these. Ooh, is this a door? Ooh, a door. Okay. Let's get these. We'll grab some more oxygen and figure out what's inside. All right, so that is everything there. It says the next toxic goo to clean up is plus 60 meters. Oh, okay. That's nice. I wish I had the tier 2 deconstruction, but I don't. I also want to be able to get into these lockers, so I'm going to have to come back for those. That's fine. But I'm not seeing any more goo. It says I've got 5 more for this area, though. Look at that. These solar panels take up a lot of space. Run inside, get some oxygen. I am noticing my water is low. Let's see if we can find out where this toxic goo is. Oh, right there. I just missed it. Okay. Well, at least it's easy. Oh, wow, that looks pretty cool though, doesn't it? And done. All right, well, that was not bad at all. Let's grab this crate over here. Got a little bit. Finding a lot of random ores inside, and those are not as exciting to me. Now, all of these solar panels are going to take up a lot of storage. Oh, see, I told you. So I guess the question is, do I just take them down and rebuild them? I think that might be the best idea. But I'm going to need to make sure I know which ones are mine. I did lose some aluminum there. And I'm already full. Oh my goodness. Hydration critical. I mean, you say that, but do you see I still have some left? It's fine. I do need them going the same way. What happened? Okay, let's try that again. Right, we'll go in. Go ahead, get our water. Throw everything in here. Even though it doesn't fit, it's fine. Everything's fine. Just leave a locker, I guess. I didn't bring any sort of goose storage, but I would like to get these panels up here on our grid. Because if they're sitting here, I might as well use them. All right, so I have decided not to finish. There are just so many. So if you have not found this area, come find it because you're going to get a great store of aluminum and power. You can see I made quite a few of the solar panels. I also just have some deconstructed that I threw into my inventory in my rover. And I'm gonna head back to base and unload everything. Ooh, let's grab this crate though, and I'm full, but look, it's got an oxygen multiplier. All right, I think I need cobalt the least. I've got a good bit of that. I left magnesium back in that little compartment, as well as some goo that I had. I just don't need it right now, so I know where I'll be able to find it in the future. You can see my terraformation is slowly ticking as I've been out and about. It's not going crazy, but it's something at least. Let's go ahead and throw everything back in, and we will grab our rover and get that unloaded as well. Ooh, and my food's almost there. Look at that. Things are moving along. Man, I really, really need the optimizer because I have so much. I have so many fuses. All right, so let's go ahead and check on our algae. Look at that. That's gonna help our biomass, especially once we unlock some more recipes. Oops, it's kind of growing into the ground. It's fine. Luckily, with 2 of the tier 2 algae generators, they do create a good bit of algae. I'm sure you can guess one thing I'm missing if you've watched my series, specifically the one on Prime. But I am missing my drones very, very much right now. I rely on them to just help me manage. And I'm not a fan of having to run back and forth and do all these things. Instead, I would love to have drones to just take care of it for me. But, you know, it'll come eventually, I suppose. Let's go ahead. I'd like to put, I think, the algae right here in our biolab because that's where we're likely going to use it the most. You can see how the nuclear power is coming through the floor, and you know what? I don't mind the look of it. Looks kind of interesting. It doesn't bother me. All right, so with this, I can make some fertilizer because I do have eggplants, I do have sulfur, bacteria sample. I could make mutagen as well, but I haven't unlocked anything else for the bio side of things. Look at that. We're almost at purified atmosphere. Things are definitely slow. Let's look here. We're still a ways away from plastic rod. But we've done 11 out of 32 areas, so right about a third, and we're at 20% purification. We've still got a decent amount of power with all those aluminum things we've set up, and we have no messages. No new messages, I should say. Things are slowed down. Ooh, we can get a lake water collector here at 50. We're about 5 away. Still got a ways for that tier 4 heater, for the tier 2 biodome. Nuclear power, the tier 2 is pretty close, so we could probably increase our pressure. Plant rocket is not too far away. And we are far, far away from having beehives, so things are going slowly. I would like to increase that biomass. What do you think? Adding more algae generators does increase our plants. Oop, what happened? Did I die? I wasn't paying attention at all. I don't think I died. I think I just glitched there. Okay, so let's see. Algae will give us 27 plants, 420 oxygen. That's pretty significant. Grass spreader gives us almost nothing. So I think another algae generator is the way to go. And then we're going to run off and explore some more. Luckily, I've got my water going. Oh, I can only make one. I only had enough for one mushroom or for one bioplastic. How close are you? Ooh, you are not close. Yeah, not ready. I suppose with all my aluminum, I could increase my production. All right, and we are going to do this specifically for mushrooms because I think that's the fastest way to get our biomass going. All right, so we'll leave those to grow, and I think we're gonna grab what we need and head off. Always gotta bring the rover, so I've got a good supply of things. I think we're gonna head down one of those tracks that were over here. I just like to clear out my ore extractors. All right, so we're gonna head this way and head down one of the tracks. Oh, I forgot we had this little compartment. Look at that. We left some supplies here. How much do you think we need? Ooh, and I realized I only brought one titanium instead of 2. It'll be fine. I'm sure we can find one wherever it is that we're going. We'll bring one more food, one more goo, and one more water. It looks like this one is still blocked until 1 GPU purification. I have no idea where we are, but I remember that there was another one. All right, I think you know what time it is. It is button pushing time, so we've got 1 button. Ooh, some stuff in there. We'll leave it, whatever. And 2 buttons. Let's go. I have no idea where this leads. Oh, there are 2. Uh-oh. It's bringing us into some toxicity. It's fine. And there were 2 tracks. Can you switch? Where are you taking me? Oh, wow. This is huge. This is not great for my health. Hopefully we get to a spot. Okay, so that's clear. Whoa, that's a big building? Is that a building? All right, well, we are somewhere. Ooh, and we are already toxic. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll build our living compartment. I am gonna have to find one more titanium. Hopefully that's not too difficult. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Oh yeah, look. Here's some over here. Oh, that was easy. See, look at that, no stress. Suppose I'll probably need some lockers. Let's grab some stuff. We will set up our little pod away from home. I'm stuck. There we go. All right, so we've got a locker. Ooh, we just unlocked the plant rocket, so clearly our biomass is moving along. Leave these here. Have some food. Yes, I will have water. We'll leave our extra titanium that we grabbed. I want to make sure I have some space. What else did I have in here? More food. An aluminum. I don't really need that out here. I'm gonna go in here. Let's see, anything? Oh, can't get through that way. Let's try another way. Can we go through here? Oh, we're just a little sideways. It's fine. All right, and there's nothing to deconstruct. Well, that's disappointing. Where are my crates when I want them? Not here. There's a computer here, but no messages. So we've got a couple crates there. I'm wondering if there is anything up. Can I get up there? Ooh, I did. Let's see, any goo up here? None. Wish it wasn't so dark right now. What is that? It's glowing. Is that just toxicity, I guess? Oh, that's pretty neat. All right, well, let's just go ahead and see what we can figure out. I probably should have brought a goo container with me, but I didn't, so... Oh well. I do want us to set off one of the big explosive devices, but I want to find a good chunk of something. Oh, okay, so looks like we've got some more uranium. We've got 132 goo in this area. Oop, I don't want to fall down there. It looks like somewhere I would fall to my doom. And that's not the kind of chaos I'm up for today. Now, another thing I'm looking for in here are some blueprints, because that is something I've noticed I've been lacking here on the toxic planet. Okay, well, there's one. I will need these. Let's go ahead. We'll just grab it now. Let's see what we got. Agility boots. Okay. I mean, there's some important things I'm missing, though, so I would rather get something important. Lots of storage lockers. Lots of potential circuits, but I would need to unlock the tier 2 for that. Is that just a hole? Yeah, we're not going to go down there right now. Let's see what we can find. Ooh, there's that tier 2 nuclear reactor. Perfect. Obviously not going to do anything with that now, but it will be helpful once we head back to our main base. Now I'm wondering what kind of perimeter or reach the big explosives have. Just a little cave. I'm gonna leave that one for now. Looked like I could go that way, but it's not letting me. Back in the toxicity. Can't go up that ladder. All this green is definitely making it difficult for me to see very well. Sulfur. Okay, some aluminum. We'll leave it for now. Uh-oh. Oxygen. Am I close enough? I don't even know where I am. That's probably a problem. All right. I got it. All right, so I think that was my last oxygen, though. I guess I should get some more cobalt and make some more canisters for myself. And it's probably a good idea to put a beacon where my little compartment is, which is over here, and now it's daylight, so I could see. So for our tier 3 agility boots, we are going to need some super alloy and explosive powder. I did see some super alloy out and about here, but I saw no explosive powder, so I will not be making those. What do I need for a beacon? Aluminum, silicon, and titanium. I think that's important since our darkness and everything seems to change as soon as we go into that creepy area. Luckily, I grabbed that extra titanium. Here we go. So we've got our beacon. Just gonna give us some guiding light as we go. All right, let's head into this area. Over here, it looks pretty overrun. So I think this is our area to experiment with our large explosives. I think we'll just kind of put it here. So right now I'm at 15. We already know we could stay here. Kaboom! All right, so that gave us 13. Can see some goo inside though. It's hard to tell how far it reached. Oh, it got this one here, but it didn't get the other two. So who knows? Plant multiplier fuse. Yes, I will take that. I just need an optimizer. Water bottle, algae. Yeah, we'll take both of those. Man, our toxicity is going down pretty fast. Can I grab this? What? It's being a little glitchy. Okay, well, at this point we need to run. Where'd my... There it is. Uh-oh. It's fine. Everything's fine. Getting out of here. It's a little damage. Okay, we made it. Whew. That was a little more severe than I thought it was gonna be. We'll eat our bean and we're gonna just run back into it. We still have 100 to go here. Looks interesting. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm seeing a bunch up here. Just go ahead and leave this. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. We're gonna trigger and kaboom. There go 5. Seeing some more over here. Just need to get this percent of radiation down. It is taken me out a little faster than I thought it would. Seeing just some random ones. And our toxicity is getting low again, so we're gonna have to run back to safety. Anything good? Oh, we'll take those. Ooh. What did we need for that storage? Oh, a silicon. I definitely just saw a silicon. Okay, well that's great. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. This way. Go. Go. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck. Let me go. Oof. This one's not good. I did unlock the lake water collector though, so there's a bright side, right? Oof. That was rough. All right, so I threw down my container because luckily I found some plastic out here. Let's go ahead out. I am gonna have to really watch my food though, or find some in some of these crates and lockers because I don't have much left. But it's gonna be fine, right? Already did that side. Let's go ahead just back into this main looking area and grab all the goo that we can find. Oh, I was already here. Let's see. It's like a maze. Okay, so I did the first building. We've got that. So we've just got a couple here. All right, and we're gonna just keep on keeping on. Let's see, I don't see any here. Got a ladder. When we see a ladder, obviously we have to climb. And we're just gonna use our jetpack to get a good bird's eye view. All right, so we've got a good bit over there and over here. Let's go for this spot first. And we're gonna use one of our big ones, which is our last big one. Let's see, so 51 to 63. I mean, 12 is fine. I can see some more over here. I do need to watch my radiation though. Look, we are right about halfway finally. Uh-oh. I need to go away. I am far. Uh-oh, it's gonna happen again. Yep. Goodness, it's just such a big area. I bet I could probably go on the other side. Uh-oh. Go! Food level low. No, 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 no. Oh, goodness. This is not good. Up, up, up. All right. Whew. We made it. We need water and food. Ooh, look at that. That is not good. I just want to clear the area. Let me do it. All right, so that was the last of my food. I guess I need to start looking in some crates as we're going by. All right, let's see what happens. Good news is we're more than halfway done though. Let's head for this big area I can see in the distance. Looks like it's got quite a few, and if it can get us down to 0.1, that'll be even better. Obviously, we will loot later. You know, that's what I like to do. Try to clear everything first. try to be quick. Got that. We'll go here. And grab these over here. Got some aluminum, which is great because it also gives us that super alloy. Guess I should have used a explosive here. It's fine. All right, so this area is good. Since I'm plus 60 away, I can see some up here, and now we're down to that 0.1, so that's good. That is very good news. Just means it's gonna come a little bit slower. See a little bit here, so we're gonna grab it. Kaboom! Look at that, got that area nice and easy. Not sure if anything is that way, but I did see some up here. Over here in that little building. My toxicity is still okay. It's not the best. Let's not get stuck. Some interesting machines I can't wait to look at a little bit more. Any blueprints? No. Any food? No, but I will take a purification multiplier. Ooh. And the explosive powder, I remember I needed that. Ooh, there's a blueprint. Let's go. Got some up here. Ooh, more than I thought, which is not a bad problem. Nope, we want to trigger, not, there we go, not just grab. All right, and we've got, what, 11 more. What do you think? This way? We haven't been this way, I don't think. Not sure. I don't know where we are. Ooh. Okay, so if that's a toxic area, it's a different one. We've at least reset. Oh, oxygen. I have some. I need to find the last 11 toxic goos. Hoping a bird's eye view would help, but I'm not seeing anything anywhere. What if I get up there? So they don't go in the water, right? Oh, well. If they did, I wouldn't be able to see them anyways. All right, let's try to go up. Come on, let me up, let me up. Maybe it's up here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Just keeps dropping me. I suppose we don't need to glitch through the mountain. Let's see. Still showing plus 60 meters away. Okay, we'll go up. What is up here? I mean, obviously some elevators, but what's the purpose? Okay, to find goo. There we go. Ooh, and I think these might be the last ones. Hopefully. Got 6. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna run out and I still haven't found them all. I need 3 more, come on. Oh, I see one there. See, this is my concern, is it's gonna just be like random ones. All right, well that area's clean. It says I'm plus 60. Didn't mean to do that, but I did. We'll just kind of swim underwater. It's fine, right? Ooh, close. There. I think this is it. Inventory full? Seriously? Seriously? Okay. Oh, I only have 2 more. All right, let's go. 1 and 2. Okay, well, this was a huge area. It took a little bit more time than I had, and I am out of food, which is not great. But it's fine. We'll figure it out. So I think we are going to end things here. I'm going to go grab some food, I guess, from my main base. We'll drop everything off, and then we'll loot together in our next episode and see where we are headed next. Thank you for joining me today. If you had fun, no, I don't want, I have oxygen. Look, I'm right here. If you had fun dealing with me and my chaos, please like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day.